Hello, welcome to my channel. Ndị be anyị ekene m unu, ka ekunu mee. Today I am doing Edo soup, my native soup. I'm from Edo State, though I hear Igbo very well. So today we'll be cooking black soup. First of all, I want to tell you people the story of this black soup. I didn't grow in my paternal place. I grew up in my maternal place, so everything about Igbo land, Igbo tradition and culture, I know it very well, more than that of my native place. So the first time I schooled in the north. Later I went to Ekpoma and Busali to school, only to see this school. That was my first to see this kind of soup. That was my first time of seeing black soup in my life. I've never seen it before nor heard about it. So when somebody showed me the soup, I was like, what kind of soup is this? It was very irritating, as in the color was not appealing at all. So I refused the soup. I was like, I don't like this kind of soup. I can never eat this type of soup. So that day went by. Another day, I went out with a friend again, and that friend was eating the black soup. He ordered for black soup. I'm like, let me just test your own. So I tested his own. This soup was so delicious. It was very, very delicious. Man, I loved it. So from then onward, I started eating black soup. And in fact, no, and it's very, very medicinal. This soup is very, very medicinal. For those of you that are having backache, waist pain, in fact, my husband asked me to cook this soup. You can learn from this one. So first of all, you pick your leaf. After picking your leaf, you wash it. I wash my leaf 3 times to wash out all every dirt, because the process, you can't imagine the processes this leaf go through before getting to your hand. So you have to be very careful in washing them. I use salt. My mother taught me how to wash leaves with salt. You apply salt, apply water, and wash it. I wash mine 3 times. Remove the water and wash it again. I remove the water and wash it again. I remove the water the 3rd time and wash it again. Some of you, if you have vinegar, can also use it to wash your leaf. Once you pick it, you wash it. You wash it thoroughly, because this leaf, like I said, used to go through a lot before getting to our hands. So to avoid eating poison or food poison or rushing to the toilet anytime you eat things like this, you have to thoroughly wash them. This is the 2nd time I'm washing it. Look at how the water is. It's still dirty. So that's why you have to be very definite. You have to wash it very clean. You have to be very clean. Wash it very clean. Very, very clean. Wash it again and again. And my own, I wash it 3 times. For those that are managing water, you just have to get enough water to wash your leaf so that it will be very clean. Washing leaf is part of the process. Don't wash it in the market, because market they will never do it. They will never wash it enough for you. They will manage water to wash it. But when you do it, bring it home, pick it one after the other. After picking it one after the other, apply salt, like I said, or vinegar, anyone you have. You apply it very well, then wash it. Wash it thoroughly. It's very important. You wash it thoroughly. So after washing it, some people, this leaf consists of 3 leaves. You add your bitter leaf, your uziza leaf, and your nchanwu, that is scent leaf. After that, you add your crayfish. You wash your crayfish, because sometimes crayfish used to have sand. You wash it thoroughly. Apply your onions. After putting your onions, so crayfish don't cost now. See as I wash them. I intentionally pick every bit. This crayfish we see so very expensive, essential commodity. Those of us who eat crayfish, we like crayfish very well. They're very expensive. So I apply my crayfish. I put my onion, then my 3 leaves. I add bitter leaf, uziza, and you don't have to wash the bitter leaf. Just pluck like 3 leaves of bitter leaf, wash it and add it to. That's the way I prepare my own. I don't wash it. Just pluck three leaf of bitter leaf, then add your uziza, add your scent leaf. Those leaves are very medicinal, very medicinal. So I wash my meat. Make sure you wash your meat. You can apply salt too to wash your meat. Wash your meat thoroughly, with enough water. Pour water, remove water, pour it again. But this is how I learned from my mother and my grandmother how to wash your meat very well. After washing your meat very well, you add your every other ingredient, like the meat. You can put more than meat. You can add more, you can add fish, but most importantly, this black soup require fresh fish. I like my own with fresh fish. I like fresh fish to be on it, in it. Is that catfish or this Titus fish, anyone that you can afford. You can even put which other fish, that other fish that used to have scale. I've forgotten the name. So you can add your dry fish. You can put your periwinkle if you want to, but that is if you want to. But normally you don't have to add all those things. Then you add your stockfish to taste. Add your stockfish and start by boiling it. You cover it, put your salt, put your seasoning, then you cover it to parboil. So that's it. You cover it to parboil. After parboiling it for some time, let's say you use your discretion. At least when something is cooked, you should know. So me, normally I don't use time. I just use my imagination. When the thing is cooked, I should know when I open it, okay, that this thing is ready, already cooked. So use your discretion as a woman. This timing and whatever, I don't do it. I don't know the timing. I don't use it normally when I cook. I just cook like that. Just imagine, open it when I see that the thing has cooked for some time. I don't use clock. So our fish is still yet to boil. Still on it. It has started boiling. You allow the fish and the meat to cook. Though it will still continue cooking when you finish doing your grinding your leaf. So now I'm doing the grinding off camera, the blending of the leaf. I'm doing it off camera. So you allow your fish and your meat to cook very well. After it cooked very well, then you apply your blended leaf. My leaf is ready now, so I apply my blended leaf. I apply it. In fact, look at how the color of the soup is looking very greenish, because all the leaf are fresh. Everything is fresh. So I added the leaf, blended leaf to my meat and all the medis I'm using to cook this soup. It's my choice of meat and fish. I only use fish and meat. You can also apply anything of your choice. You can put momo, you can put shaki, you can put periwinkle if you want to. You can put whatever. Just play around it. So this is my pepper. I have grounded pepper, Cameroon pepper at home. I like pepper very well, so my kids too. My husband too like pepper. So I added the blended pepper to it and stir it. After stirring it, I will go ahead and add my oil. This is my oil. Add oil. Some people use palm kernel, but I'm using oil. This is my pepper soup seasoning. You add it. I blended it. But if you don't have the pepper soup seasoning, you can grind it alongside. You can get your uziza seed. You can get the other one they call uda. You can get your what is it called, nutmeg, add all those things and blend it with the leaf. But I didn't do that because I had it at home. I had the pepper soup ingredients at home, so I added it to this soup and stir it. After you say it, look at how thick it is. Just go ahead and stir it and make sure you don't break your fish, because your fish and your fish is inside. Don't break it. This is a locust beans. I like local beans. They said Ekiti local beans is the best. So this is the Ekiti. It's a type that I bought. So I added it to it. See how the soup has started cooking. So, but if you don't like, because most people don't like the way that this locust beans used to look, they don't like eating it at all. You can blend it, or if you don't like it, your choice. You can decide not to put it at all. So you see, our soup is ready already. You can eat this with anything you want. You can eat it with pounded yam, most especially my people. We eat it with pounded yam. You can eat it with semo. You can eat it with fufu. Anyone you choose to eat it. So make sure you swallow it. People even eat it with, because right now the aroma is so much, so sweet. You can even eat it with rice. It's like pepper soup. When a woman delivers, there is somebody that just give birth to a baby, you can cook this soup for the person. It's very good to help the person's digestive system. It's very okay to help the person, even the baby will be able to poo their first poo. So the soup is ready. What are you waiting for? You can bring your choice of swallow. Thank you.